morning. I'm really glad that you're tuning in for another Chasing the Shot episode. Today, we're doing Fall Colors 2019. But first, I got one stop before we get on the road up to the mountains to see if we can find some beautiful fall colors. It's still really early, and I got a chance to get a good shot here first thing. It's still pretty dark, so I'm not sure that you can see this real well. But oh my gosh, what a beautiful, beautiful sunrise. I figure if you're out this early, you might as well catch a wonderful sunrise. Look how beautiful that is. The color's so intense. So pretty. The colors are so intense. You know, most of the time, a real good sunset or sunrise is going to be when there's some clouds in the sky. But every once in a while, you get lucky. And I don't know what it is. It's just the moisture in the air or, whatever. But you get just a very powerful, beautiful scene no matter what. That's what we have here this morning. It's beautiful. It's been fun. But now it's time to go to the mountains. So I'm here. It's the Lehigh Gorge State Park in the Lehigh Valley in Pennsylvania. And it was about a little over, about 3.5 hour drive from where I'm at. That's down on the Delmarva Peninsula. And, it's always unnerving when traveling up here for fall colors because you can look at maps like the Pennsylvania Parks website has a great map that's actual reports of what the fall foliage is doing. And, there's some other websites kind of more predicting rather than reporting as far as the colors. Because when you get into the month of October, the colors advance pretty quickly on the Mid-Atlantic area of the United States. So if you miss it by a week, you can definitely, it'd be a drastic difference. However, by the same token, if you drive 50 miles south and maybe a little west, you can get back into them. So it's truly all about the chase for fall colors today. And if I need to drive 50 miles, one way or another to get the pretty color, then I will. But I have some target locations like here at the Rockport access point on the Lehigh Gorge State Park. I think we have, but let's just show you what we have. I think it's going to be pretty cool though. This is a pretty good place to start out. This actually wasn't on my list of things to do, but it's right here by the parking lot. And it's just a real, cool little waterfall. or cascading stream or whatever you want to call it. Not a whole lot of fall colors to be seen with this actual shot, but I am going to go ahead and try to capture this shot. So that's the way that I came in from, and this is the little parking lot for this. It's kind of a split trailhead. And so you can go to the left, and you can go to the right, and each way is going to have a really cool feature, hopefully. And we're just following the river. Let's go down here and see if we can see any fall colors. Got a little bit upstream, but not enough to really get a good photo. And, you know, not everything's going to be worthy of a photograph. You know, a big part of this is just the experience, being outside, unplugging from the world. And there's something about a mountain stream, that sound, it's just so peaceful. If you're into whitewater rafting, you're in the right spot. A little chilly this time of year. So I don't have the best sun. It's really harsh right on the edge here. And then there's a lot of shadows and stuff up near the top. I'd really like for the whole thing to be lit like it is there at the top, because then I could really do something with this photo. I don't have all day to stay here and wait for the light to change, so I'm gonna get what I can get. And by the way, Rode, your little windbreaker here, this thing, the mic system is incredible, but this thing, this sucks. Love the mic though. That's weird, right? It's not just me, right? 2 heat pump units on a trail with no building nearby.
was about a mile, a little less than a mile, down the opposite side of the trail here, going, going downstream. Get out of this guy's way. Trail's big enough for the ranger to drive their vehicles, which makes it nice for them. Luke's Falls, not the most magnificent, you know, waterfall, but I'll tell you what I do like. I'm not sure if I can get it on camera, but I'm gonna try to play with a composition. I got the sun right there. Like, I might be able to get a sun ray and get the waterfall too if I take a couple of different exposures and do some exposure blending. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. Let's see how this goes. Man, that is some good stuff there. If you're a coffee lover like I am, and you're in the middle of nowhere often, this jet boil is a necessity. Rode around the town of Jim Thorpe for several hours. I've had good luck there as far as fall colors in the past. I can tell you in the month of December, Jim Thorpe is an absolutely beautiful town. The whole area is just so much different than what I'm used to. But I love it. I love it. You know, it's different. It's just cool. Drove over to the area of Palmerton, which is near the ski resort of Blue Mountain. Love taking my son and my family up to Blue Mountain to do skiing in the wintertime. But there's this little spot that I found called Bake Oven's Knob, and we're in the parking lot for the trailhead. It's not a very long trail, but supposedly the views are beautiful. And in this area, the trees are definitely, they're like right at peak or just past peak. This is the third week of October. So we've also had a very dry latter part of the summer. So it doesn't make for the best color, but you know, doing what I can to find what color that I can. So I'm gonna enjoy this cup of coffee, and we're gonna hit the trail. So here's the trail map, and I don't really need a trail map, but you know, I always print them out just to be safe. Gives you a little bit of information, tells you how long the trail is, what kind of elevation that you're going to be experiencing. Like I said, it's called the Bake Oven Knob, and it's part of the Appalachian Trail. So not a real long hike at all. Hopefully it'll be pretty cool. It's a pretty big parking lot, so and there's actually one across the street as well. But it's pretty empty. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too crowded. I hear the graffiti here is really bad, and so far that looks to be the truth. This kind of stuff is just ignorant. It's sad. You know, leave no trace, guys. Be responsible people. Look at this trail. It's all rock. Rock Slovenia. That's what the Appalachian trail hikers call it. Rock Slovenia. And you can see why. Definitely important to have shoes or boots that, you know, give you some ankle support when you're hiking these types of trails, especially in Pennsylvania. Don't be that person, guys. You know, nobody wants to see you, see your name spray painted on a rock. You know, it doesn't give you a legacy. Nobody cares. It's a steady, kind of gradual climb uphill. Not a whole lot of fall colors, though. Look at this. Starting to get a taste of a view. Yeah, like got a spot over there. There's like 3 sides here. What a cool little spot. The view is just priceless. My only problem, and the reason why I'm leaving, is that the sun is setting, and you know, this is right about the time the light gets really good. So you know, there's other guys up there. You know, I didn't really want to get in their way. They're doing some bird watching, but I think I can probably get some better shots as far as the light goes down a little closer to where the trees are. The fall colors were definitely out. You know, you could see them. They're out in abundance from the view there. It's kind of hard to get them to come through in a picture when they're that far away. But nonetheless, man, that's a beautiful, beautiful spot. It's just a shame that all the graffiti's there. I wouldn't say I've had the best of luck today. I think I got a few pretty good shots. More importantly, you know, I got to have a day with just me, nature, and my truck. Been doing a lot of driving. I'm now a little south of Allentown. And, you know, when the light starts getting low in the sky, I generally I don't have a specific spot I want to be, but I have an area. And, you know, I'm just going to drive around until I see the light kind of hitting something right. And, you know, sometimes you find those spots not on a well-known hiking trail. Sometimes you just see them on the side of the road like this, and you just stop, get out, you check it out. Sometimes what you end up with is just a blockbuster location. Sometimes, you know, not. I mean, more times not than you do, but it's part of the chase. It really is part of chasing the shot. And, you know, exploring areas that are within drivable distance to you, day trips, getting out in nature. and unplugging from the electronic world that we're so used to being consumed, or so used to consuming. Let's see what we got here. Maybe we ended up on something nice. Oh, look at that. A perfect spot. Just got to get down there. Somebody's been here. A little campfire. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I am going to try to capture a shot here, and it's where the sun is still hitting the trees over here with the fall colors. But my big reason for wanting to stop here is to try to get that reflection. And a lot of the water I've passed today, it's just not been smooth. It's not going to give me a reflection if there's a bunch of ripples in it. But this water looks pretty smooth, so I'm going to see what I can come up with.